What is up, guys? So I paid $50 to this guy right here on Fiverr to write an article, and I also paid AI 80 cents. And so I want to go over exactly who won, a $50 human article versus an 80 cents AI article. By the way, the guy I paid was this guy right here. I mean, he looks great. He's a great guy. We talked. He delivered it. But I do want to go over exactly who won, because I paid him $55. And I mean, are we at the stage that these people become pointless to hire because AI can do a much better job? Let's find out. I have here an in-depth table which I want to go over step by step and giving points to each one of these ones, and then at the end add them up and see who wins. Now, as you can see here, it's quite in-depth because I didn't just want to make something like simple, because I think it's important that we go step by step to actually figure out who is actually the best, because there's many factors when it comes to being quote-unquote the best. Not just the speed, not just the quality, also quality is relative. That's why I have multiple choices right here. But I think it's important that we dive super deep. So let's dive deep. This guy is called Brad. I bought the $50 gig from him. It was originally 500 words, but he delivered a $1,400 or 1,400 article, which is this one right here, right? This is what we wrote, added some links, added some bunch of stuff, but we will be covering this step by step in just a minute here. And that's how much I paid, $50, and I also paid AI, this little guy right here, 80 cents for an article too. Now, what I wanted to do is try and replicate the same thing. So the articles titles are the same. Why is my golden retriever showing aggression and how do I make it stop? And this one, generated by AI too. Why is my golden retriever showing aggression and how do I make it stop? Okay. So before I dive into the table, I want to show you one article, the one he wrote, and then the one AI wrote, and then we'll go over the table step by step. So this is what Brad wrote right here. As you can see, again, it is a 1,800 or 1,200 article, where I just bought a 500 word article, but it's great. Now, if we just zoom in a little bit right here, I asked him to write an article to cater to people that currently have a golden retriever that's being aggressive and don't know what to do with it. So that was the goal, right? I wanted the people with that search intent to find the best article to solve their potential issues. So the ICP, the ideal customer profile, was a person with this type of dog, right? And this type of specific dog was showing aggression signs. And on top of that, I wanted the article to show them and to try and teach them and guide them on how to make such aggression stop. So it was quite specific. And I did that on purpose because I wanted him to dive deep. Because an article like this requires some topic research, right? It's not just some random words thrown together here, just some informational based article with pointless stuff. No, it is an actually researched article that has actually got value to the reader. So not just some random article, just like not this one right here, just like this one isn't just some random article, right? None of these is just some random stuff. It is well thought out and put together. Again, I made him do that by detailing specific what the topic was about and who the ICP was. Okay, so again, title right here, who is or why is my golden retriever showing aggression signs and how to make it stop. Now, I like the tone he wrote it in. It is a conversational tone, right? He starts off with a little intro. You're usually for any golden retriever acting out of character. Learn how to identify and address aggressive behaviors issues with a man's best friend. So I love this intro right here. I mean, it hooks the person. And when you are writing an article, it's not just about the information that's there, because you can have the best and most informational and the most amazing article, but if nobody reads it, it is pointless. And a way in which you can have people read it is by hooking them. And the way you hook them is with your copy, how you write things, right? There's a science on how you write, why you write, and how you write things, right? And he, of course, quite experienced here on Fiverr. He has a bunch of reviews right here, so almost 2,000 reviews. He's a professional copywriter and content writing, so he knows what he's doing, okay? He's also an expert in the field. So again, I made sure to hire someone that knew what they were doing, and clearly he knows what he's doing, right? And again, if we go through the article right here, I mean, he used different things right here. He used quotes right here. He made sure to add info in parentheses. He made sure to properly categorize the information, which is quite nice, right? It is an easily digestible article, which is what we want, right? We want the readers to get and digest the information, the valuable information, as quickly and as easily as possible, okay? So first edge 2 right here, why is my golden retriever suddenly so aggressive, right? Addresses the pain point and talks about that usually are friendly. Yeah, makes sense. Usually they're popular dog because they're friendly. And then he introduces the topic. Unfortunately, even the most well-behaved dogs can exhibit aggressive behavior. So he starts in going over the issue of the ICP, right? Even added right here not a, sort of a quote, right? But I thought golden retrievers were immune to aggressive behavior, which is nice, right? It's a great breaker. So isn't just a big wall of text, right? It has breakers in it, making sure that the reader keeps on getting engaged. This is a very big thing, and these things don't come unnoticed, right? Only people like proper copywriters know how to do this, right? Because if I were to hire someone for like $5, most likely they wouldn't have done this. So this guy is a professional copywriter, so he knows what he's doing. He knows how to hook the audience and knows how to break things and knows how not to write a big wall of text, because it does make a difference. Now, I also like the fact that he added here links, right? Links to citations. So for example, TUI, friendly, gentle, and eager to please their owners. And it links out to an article that talks about the history of dogs, because in the context of the sentence, it makes sense to link out this article that talks about the history of how these dogs usually behave, right? It links out to an accredited source, right? AKC.org, which is the American Kennel Club. Of course, it is an authoritative source in the niche. So I like that. I like the fact that he added external links. Same thing here. If we zoom out a bit right here and keep on scrolling, I like the fact that he, when addressing the possible causes of the potential issue, the aggression, he didn't just write again a big wall of text. He broke it down in bullets. Now, this might seem pretty straightforward and quite simple, but it's only when you know how to write things that you do these things naturally, right? So again, not a big wall of text, but he broke it down in bullets so people can find it easily and can read it easily. So I really like this. Again, proper content, proper text breakdown. Again, more links right here. Again, more breaking down all the causes by different H3s. I love this. Right, and down here, if you keep on scrolling down, more information, and it finishes off with don't lose hope. So it is in a conversational tone as you see here. Don't lose hope. Again, speaking to the actual reader, which I like. Right, is speaking to the reader, so it's keeping them engaged. And again, he added here, if necessary, call to action. Let's say, for example, if this were an article for a dog training school, we might want to add here, for example, a CTA for people to call in and come train their golden retrievers at our store. Or, for example, if we were to sell some products, some leashes, some training biscuits, something, we could add them here as a call to action. So overall, this is exactly what he did. And let's move on to the AI-based article. So this is the $50 article. I think it is a great one, right? And I think it is worth the money. Now, the question here is not if it is worth the money or not. The question here is that if it is worth it to still pay a human $50 when the AI maybe can produce content that's almost or even better in quality. So let's break it down. So I have a couple here open. This one, this one, this one, and this. Yeah, that's basically it. And the reason why I have three is because with AI, you can use AI-based images like this one and this one. These are all AI-based images, which sometimes have these little issues, right? Maybe you like this, maybe you don't like it. It's not very it's not very good for this niche specific, because it is a very serious topic. Maybe using AI images isn't the best thing, okay? Because sometimes AI images aren't yet perfect, okay? So I generated one with actual images from Bing, okay? So these are real images, not AI images. So if you're using AI, just keep that in mind. So let's break it down, a couple of these ones right here. So first things first, one thing that this has, which this one doesn't have, is a featured image, right? And a featured image is very important, right? Because just like this little intro right here, just like this speaking in a friendly tone hooks people, right? Just like breaking it down in bullets hooks people and keeps making them read. Images too, right? Visual elements also help and getting people engaged. So if I look at this, right, I know I'm reading an article about why is my golden retriever showing aggression signs and how to make it stop. And the image is telltale of what's happening, right? We have a dog here being super aggressive and the owner not knowing what to do. The color, it pops off, right? So this is a big one right here to hook people. And again, an article isn't just about it being a big wall of text. It's about visual elements, images, videos. Then, of course, bullets, tables, quotes to break down the article to make it easily digestible, for the person. Now, one thing this AI adds as well is the table of contents, which is something that honestly, it is something that's required, because when someone is reading through an article right here, right, and most people just skim through it, right, to find exactly where they want to find or find specific information. Nobody just starts an article reading it from the top like this. It's people just skim through things first to find if they find the actual things. And having a table of contents is a great way for getting people to find the things they want fast. So if I go here, okay, what does this article talk about? Okay, chronic pain, that's what I want to know. Boom, click here, go to that section specific. So it's very important that adding a table of contents. Now, some plugins, if you were to paste this into WordPress, I'm guessing they could do the table of contents automatically. But I mean, if we're using AI, you might as well take the full potential of AI. And if the AI allows you to generate tables of contents, why not use them, okay? Now, one thing I like about the way this AI structures things is that it gives you, before the article starts, right, it gives you what the article is going to be about. So a little intro, just like the human did right here. Both of them have the intro, but after the intro, what AI has that this one doesn't have is the key takeaways section. So when someone starts to read, actually before they start to actually read the main article, they see what the key takeaways of this article will be, right? And they can see quite fast if this article will satisfy their search intent or not. Now, these are small things, but in my opinion and in my research, they do hook people even more. Again, the goal is to get people to read the whole article. And the way you do it is by having images right off the top, a table of contents, a key takeaway section to get them introduced slowly into the article, right? Not just getting introduced into a big wall of text right off the bat. I do think this plays a big part. The article structure plays a big part in how well it does in the long run, right? Then, in this case, AI adds more visual elements. In this case, it added a video. Now, as you can see here, this video talks about the aggressive behavior in golden retrievers. Even the thumbnail is about that, and of course, it includes a golden retriever. Now, the good thing about this right here is that this video wasn't just placed in here randomly. It was placed here, not here, not below, not above, not below. It was placed here because the AI knows to place videos in the most relevant sections, right? Common causes of aggression in golden retrievers, and then it included the video in this section because, for example, recognizing signs of aggression. It wouldn't make much sense to include this video here because, again, the video isn't about recognizing. It is about just talking the common causes of aggressions. And this guy talking about whatever it is that is talking about, again, a relevant video automatically introduced here. Now, the good thing about this is that compared to AI, compared to the humanly written articles, that a human would have to write the article, then go on YouTube, right, and find, okay, let me figure out what's the best video in relation to this topic that I can add here. And that takes time, right? With AI, it just does it automatically for you, right? It writes the whole article, then goes on YouTube and finds, okay, what's the most relevant video we can put here, and then puts the video here automatically embedded. So that's a great thing about AI is that it saves you time. Now, I guess we can skip to this one right here, the other AI-based engine, because this one is using DALL-E 3 and this one is using Stable Diffusion, which are two different models. Now, I do prefer the DALL-E 3, but I mean, it is a question of preference. And if we keep on scrolling down again, one thing that I like about AI is that it adds in article images, and that keeps the reader, engaged into what the topic is. Again, AI sometimes breaks. This looks like a dog with two heads, but I mean, you get my point, right? Now, none of the images here are placed randomly, right? These images are even though they are AI generated, they make sense according to the context of the article. So health issues that may lead to aggression, and we added two goldens in a healthy or a medical space, okay? Now, this will depend on the style you're trying to convey. If you're trying to convey a more professional style, I recommend you, of course, use real images, right? I mean, it makes more sense, right, to add real images dependent on the style you're going for, how your brand is, how you want people to perceive your brand. But again, it's more of a personal choice, in my opinion. Now, what you might see throughout here is that the AI also adds links, right, to the articles, both internal and external links. It also breaks down the things in bullets, tables, quotes. Even adds videos again. In this case, it added the same video because, I mean, it's a great video, 10-minute video going over the regression signs of the goldens. Breaks it down as well, just like the human did, but it also does it automatically for you. Adds links. Now, this AI in specific adds both internal and external links. Now, an external link is a link to an external authoritative source, just like this one right here, right? This one right here, that link to the American Kennel Club, right? This right here is a link to understanding these triggers, right? Triggers in a certain aggressive behavior situations, links out to aggression in dogs, symptoms and treatment. So again, it actually links out to American Kennel Club as well. So again, the AI does this automatically. And also, well, one thing it does more than external links, it does internal links. So let's say I have a site that has multiple blog posts in the dog niche, have a couple of products, whatever. The AI will find ways to link out to other blog posts of mine in a way that makes sense, link out to my homepage, maybe link out to my contacts page. So it does both internal and external links, which he did not do here. In all fairness, I did not send him a site so he can do internal links for. That's why I only did external links, okay? That being said, again, this is all done manually, and the AI does this all automatically for you. So that's basically it. That's basically the differences here. Now I want to go over deep in all these points because I think it's going to be worth it. So in terms of cost effectiveness at scale, I think, the human loses just basing it off of the cost, okay, right? Human is $50, right? AI is 80 cents. It is, so much cheaper, right? So cost, AI will win. Let me just give you a point to AI. AI wins here, human loses, okay? Now, Delivery time, delivery speed from the input to output. What do I mean by this? So the input to output is the time that it took me to find this guy here on Fiverr and send him a message saying, listen, I want you to write an article about this and that. This is the ICP, the ideal customer profile. I want you to make sure that it satisfies the search intent and that you target people with this dog that have this issue and that are actually looking to solve it. Okay, so writing the message, going back and forth, and then getting him to start the work, and then after he starts the work, of course, getting him to send me the delivery, right? Now, he took around 3 days, so AI took 60 seconds, and I'll go over how the generation with AI works, and but yeah, AI wins. So AI wins right here, human loses. Now, we still have a long way to go, don't worry. Actually, I do want to show you first how the AI generation works. So if I go here to generate articles, what you do here is that this is the input you give to the AI, right? So on Fiverr with that guy, what I did was I just messaged him, right? And I wrote it down, right? With this AI, it's different. You don't write it down. Just say, listen, I want, let's do one article. I want videos. I want images. I want in-article images. I want a featured image. I want Bing images. I want you to add external links. I want you to add internal links. I want you to add all this stuff. I want you to make it sure that it's connected to the website, the content is up to date. I want you to write content in, let's do English. I want you to be targeting the UK. I want you to be very, very creative and original. I want the tone of voice to be whatever. You can change the point of view. So that's how you communicate with the AI, right? So it's different from communicating with a human, and then just click generate. So the time from input to output is much, much faster than with a human. So point to AI. Now I'll skip this one for now, but this is one of the biggest ones and the most important ones in my opinion, because at the end of the day, if you can automate things, I mean, you can save you time, you can save money, but more on that at the end. Quality of writing, which there's 3 subtopics right here, which is grammar and spelling accuracy, clarity and coherence of the content, and creativity and originality. Now, in terms of grammar and spelling accuracy, I mean, both the human and the AI did it great. So because the AI doesn't really make mistakes, at least not this one, in terms of misspelling stuff and making sure the spelling and the grammar is great. So I mean, both of them did great here. So I'll give a point to each right here, right? In terms of clarity and coherence of the content, I'll give honestly a point to both. And then finally, creativity and originality. I mean, I'll have to give a point to the AI and not to the human. Not because the human cannot be original, but because with the AI, in specific, this one right here, you can control much more the output of the originality. So if I go here to structure or to content, actually, I can skim this down to more original or creative or more correct or factual. Granted, yes, I can say this to the human, but it is different, right? Because here I can control the creativity levels. I can control the tone of voice. I can make it informative. I can make it funny. I can change the point of view to third person. I can make the formality formal. So there's all these variables, which in my opinion, it's harder for a human to take multiple variables in 1, 2, 3, 4, and write a concise piece of content, right? Where the AI, it's easier for it to given multiple variables to make sure to write something. The human, I think, in my opinion, that will have a bit more trouble into doing it. Now, not saying that it couldn't do it, but I think it would take a lot more brain power to do so, because humans, the more variables you give them, the harder the work is. With AI, not so much. So that's why I give it an extra point here to the AI, not the human. Now, research depth and accuracy. There's 3 points here as well. Accuracy and reliability of information, use of credible sources and references, and depth of understanding insights. Now, the AI, it just browses the internet as much as the human browses the internet, right? So this guy investigated himself, right? And the AI too. So all the information that this guy has access to, the AI has access to as well. Now, unless this guy owns an actual golden retriever and has one-on-one human experience with it, he would have an advantage here. So let's assume he does not first, right? Assuming he does not, right? The accuracy and reliability of information, both of them have access to the same sources of information. So, I mean, 1 point for each, okay? Use of credible sources and references, I mean, both of them added external links to the articles, right? Both the human and the AI added links to external credible sources automatically right here, okay? So both of them, I mean, 1 point for each too, as well right here. And depth of understanding and insights. Now, this is where I would give a point to the human over the AI. Not that the AI can do it, but the human, if in this specific case, the human had real life experience, human experience with an actual golden retriever, he would have more context than the AI could ever have, right? Because the AI isn't a real thing that communicates with the dog. So the human has actual real experience and insights into this potential issue. Now, I know this is a bit specific, but I wanted to be fair here, and I wanted to be fair if a human actually has experience in real life. The AI cannot really have that, at least not as of yet. So I'll give a point to the human right here. Then engagement. There's 3 points here as well to readability and flow, ability to engage and hold on to readers' attention, use of storytelling techniques. Now, I mean, honestly, both a great human and AI can do this. So, I mean, points for each, right? Because, I mean, both of them can do this, right? It's fair game, okay? Then, customization and personalization. So 2 points right here. Ability to match the tone and style requested. AI can do this very well. Human too, right? It just requires a bit more communication, right? Flexibility in adjusting to specific guidelines or preferences. I mean, human, at least this guy followed the details very well. The AI also, actually, to be fair, I'm not giving you a point to the AI right here because the AI can sometimes hallucinate. And so, not every time, but I mean, I want to be fair here. And if I were to do this 100,000 times, I think the human would win at least one more time than the AI in terms of sticking to the guidelines, because sometimes the AI, at least as of now, it is at a point where sometimes it goes a bit off track, right? It can be corrected, but sometimes it goes a bit off track. So that's why I give a point here to the human and not the AI. Then in terms of SEO optimization, I mean, keyword integration, right? Sprinkling your keywords in the articles, use of headings, meta descriptions, and other SEO elements, and overall effectiveness in improving search engine ranking, which all that matters, essentially basically ranking the article on Google. Now, this AI, we do have case studies, so we do have real people, real businesses using it. There's 3 of them right here, with actual real life results of actually rankings on Google with traffic and keyword rankings, multiple ones right here. And this one right here as well. This guy's making $10,000 a month just off of one site. Even SEMrush commented saying impressive results because the results are in fact impressive. So I do have data to back it up that the articles generated by Journalist AI, this SEO writer tool, do have an impact in rankings. I do not have any data to back it up that this guy's articles rank on Google. So, I mean, I would say both of them would be optimized for SEO. So I'll give a point to both, but I'll give another point here right here because these ones are proven to rank on Google. Okay, so that's that. Then revision and feedback, ease and speed of incorporating revisions. So how easily can I say to this guy, listen, Brad, I like what you did, but can you change this a bit? Can you add this, remove that, whatever, right? Versus doing it with AI. Right, with AI, it's quite simple. Just click here to this little thing right here, and I can manually edit it and create a revision. So I can, for example, if I don't like here a certain word, I can just maybe remove it. I can add a link here if I want, right? I can create here a new section, right? If I know how to spell, right? I can easily do stuff right here, delete, change, add a video, add another video, right? I can do this quite quickly, okay? There's no really back and forth with the guy because I am the guy right here. Okay, so I can make the changes that I want quite fast. So, I mean, I'd say speed and ease of revisions, I'd say I give a point to the AI versus the human right here, just because it's faster, okay? I mean, if we're on different time zones, for example, Brad can be asleep. AI never sleeps, right? So that's that. Responsiveness to feedback, I mean, AI is instantaneous. Humans, unfortunately, are not, so point to the AI. Numbers of revisions required or requests. I mean, on this guy, actually, let's be played fair. Number of revisions required. So required to have the best article in the world. I would say honestly, point to both, right? Point to both. I don't have any data here to back any of this up in specific case because I guess if I were to make a revision with the AI content versus revision with the human, I would give them both the same input, and I would think that the response of both of them would be okay. Let me improve the article in XYZ points and deliver the article correctly. So both of them would require, I guess, the same number of revisions to get my work done properly, right? Then consistency. Consistency in tone, style, and quality over multiple pieces, readability in meeting deadlines and maintaining standards. So I'd say consistency, point to both, right? And in terms of meeting deadlines and maintaining standards, I mean, point to both, sure, but humans fail. AI doesn't fail in terms of timelines. So I guess, all right, AI can go down and stop working. So I guess point to both, right? Let's be fair here. And then scalability, right? Ability to handle large volumes of content quickly. I mean, clearly here the human loses, the AI wins because I can just, with a click of a button, ask AI to produce hundreds of thousands of articles, right? Not 100,000, but 300 articles, if I'd like, with just a press of a button. And a human, I can do the same, but it's going to take him so much more time, right? So the AI clearly wins here. And performance under tight schedules or high demand, again, the AI is going to always win in terms of time, right? So that's that for now. Now I want to go over the automation right here and why I put this in yellow, right? It's because, I mean, the end goal of asking someone to write an article and having the article delivered to us is then to take this, right? And I want to post it on my site, right? That's the whole goal. I want to post this to my site, to my blog, right? With this, the reality is that I have to copy and paste this to my site. Log into my site, create a new blog post, paste it in, copy the title, paste it in, right? Do all this. Change the slug, all that, right? With AI, right, I can literally go here to this article right here, click here, post to integration, and it's going to be automatically published to my site. It says integration because, I mean, this can connect with most of CMS out there, WordPress, Shopify, Ghost, Wix, Webflow, Blogger, and Zapier, right? Or if you want external API or webhook URL, you can do that as well. But the easiness here of since the article is from it being delivered to being live on my site, it's so much faster with AI, right? Because with this one, okay, it's delivered. I'm gonna copy, paste it right here, log into my WordPress site, create a new blog post, paste it in. With this, literally just a click of a button right here. I lost the article. If I go here to the generated articles, right? I go here real quick, open this up, click view, and bam, post to my site. It's gonna be automatically posted to my site. So a couple of seconds. So in this case, we know, sorry, the AI wins right here. So AI wins. Then in terms of internal linking structure, now the thing about the AI is that it has context of your whole site because this AI connects with your site. So it has context of every single post on your site. So when it's producing an article, it can automatically add links, automatically add internal links to all your pages quite easily. So this, right, and more, this actually looks like a lion, automatically to your site with super easily. While the human has to write the post, then it has to go on my site, figure out, read and skim through all the posts I have on there and find, what are the most relevant posts I can add as internal links from this article to theirs. So it's going to take him a lot of time, while AI can just do this in a second. So again, AI wins here as well. So internal linking structure, because it has the whole context of the website itself. The human does not. I mean, if you were to have it, you would spend a lot of time having to read through all the posts on my site, each one of them individually. It takes him a lot of time, so most likely you will not do that. Then social syndication. Now, after, of course, an article is posted to your site, right, you want to share it to social media, right? You want to share this piece of content to as many places as you can. And with this AI right here, you can just go here to social media automation, and you can have it so it automatically, as soon as the AI posts the article, so let's say this is our site right here, and as soon as the AI generates, then publishes the article to our site, right? Multiple articles, let's say, you can have it so it automatically syndicates the articles to all your social media platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, all automatically. So it automatically generates a social media post with a social media dedicated caption and an image, posting it automatically to your social media platform. Now, if a human were to do this, again, it would take him a lot of time because you'd have to log into every single social media by itself, craft a social post for each one of those social medias, add the image, and click post. Again, it's going to take him so much time. So automation when it comes to humans is virtually none. So again, the AI wins. Then indexation requests, also this AI automatically indexes the content on Google. So with manual work, you'd have to log in into Google Search Console, copy the link of your new blog, request indexing, actually first test if it is available for indexing. If it is, you can click request indexing. And if you're publishing a lot of articles every single day or every single week, you're gonna have to do that manually every single time. With AI, as soon as a post is published to your site, you can just go here to blog automation and you can automatically have it so it submits it to Google for fast indexing. So all this done for you automatically. So another point to the AI, and by now you can assume where this is going, right? Finally, auto blogging, right? This AI as well has a cool feature that allows you to have a blog running on autopilot. So you can have the AI, journalist AI, automatically produce however many articles you want. Let's do, for example, 5, and post them every week. So for example, Monday through Friday, the AI is generating and posting articles to your site every single day. So again, the AI connected, and this is what humans cannot do. They can, but it's not automated, right? The AI is generating plus publishing content, right? Individual blog posts to your site every single week, so 5 a week. And if we expand on these blog posts right here, we expand on this right here, every single blog post will have a featured image, right? A table of contents, proper content structuring with in-article images, in-article videos, bullets, tables, quotes, external links, linking out to external authoritative sources, internal links. So these articles will be interlinked between each other in a way that makes sense, right? Then, of course, we automatically submit the articles for indexing on Google. And then, of course, as soon as an articles are posted, we automatically syndicate them to all your social media platforms, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and yeah. On top of that, I won't show you this right now, but it does the keyword research for you automatically. If you go here to keyword monitors, you can have the AI do the keyword research for you. So then it generates the content based off of a prior keyword research. So the AI has all these levels of automation. Now, not that humans can't do this. Humans can absolutely do this, but it's going to take them so much time. So that's why the AI wins when it comes to automation. So let me just close off of this right here and continue on what I was saying here. Again, the AI wins here because it has this auto-blogging feature and the human has none of this. Now, again, the human can do this, but it's going to take him a lot of time. And it's quite simple, right? I mean, I can go out there and build a table with my bare hands and tighten up other bolts with my hand. Or I can use a wrench or a screwdriver to do it faster. I mean, I can build the same table just in a shorter amount of time. Just like AI, right? AI is a technology, an amazing technology that allows us to do the same things, right? But faster. So if there's a ladder to success, right, where, oh my God, if there's a ladder to success where the top is money, right? Previously, and money and ranking a site first and making money off of it. Previously, without AI, we used to have to do the keyword research manually, then actually writing the article, then adding the images, adding the videos, adding the links, publishing it, syndicating social media, indexing it, so much steps. Now, if you're using AI, you just do the same thing, but faster. You just skip ahead of the line. Just like with this example of the table, right? I can build a table with my bare hands, tighten up the screws, or I can just use a wrench or a screwdriver to build the same table or even more tables in a shorter amount of time. So the output is the same, though the way you reach the output is so much faster. So that's why, in my opinion, everyone should be leveraging AI. So clearly the winner here is AI, probably as you might have thought since the beginning of the video. And honestly, if you're not leveraging AI in your workflow, I think you're going to get left behind. Now, it's not to say that humans aren't still great. There are, but I would not pay this premium, right? $50, where I can pay just 80 cents for as good as of an article, right? That has guaranteed to rank on Google, as you saw before. It also has all these levels of automation, right? It is crazy, right? Why would I pay a human $50 where I can pay less than a cup of coffee for a great article that I can automate into my workflows, have it being automatically published to my site, send it to social media, send it for indexing, have the context of the whole for the internal links on my site, external links, even adds images, add videos. Again, human can do this. The guy, I could have asked him to add videos, but he would have taken more time. He had to have gone to YouTube and look for the videos. He had to go to Google Images and source the images and put the images here, making sure they're copyright free. It's going to take him so much time, right? That's why using AI is the clear winner right here. So, if you watch this far, 30 minutes in, I want to give you a special treat right here. If you go to tryjournalist.com, I'll leave a link down below in the description, and open this little support bubble right here and tell the support guys that, listen guys, I came from this YouTube video, copy the video URL, paste it in here and say, listen guys, I came from this video, I want a coupon code. The guys were going to give you a coupon code so that if you want to try it out, you don't pay a full price. It's quite cheap, as you saw before. It starts at just 80 cents. But if you do want to grab one of these plans right here, so you don't have to pay full price, message the guys here, ask for a coupon code, and they'll give you a coupon code. And that's on me, okay? So yeah, that's the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll also leave a second link down below in the descriptions, which is a link for a live event, SEO live event, where I teach you how to rank websites on Google. I go over all of these case studies, how they did it, why they did it, how you can do it too. I'll leave a link for that in the description down below. And tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about this video. Tell me what you think. Who the winner is. Sorry, I know I speak a bit fast, but I want to try to pack as much value to this as I can. That's it. Thank you for watching. Check the two links in the description, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.